Hello again, it's Chad Broshears with Ascending to Total Maturity. Today, I'm going to tell you a little method that I use and I also offer my students, and perhaps it'll offer you some workability in your life. So, what I tell my students is, I want your frustrations. I'll say that again. I want your frustrations. And why I want your frustrations is people like to hide them because we have these different concepts in our societies, like optimistic mindsets, pessimistic mindsets, the realist mindsets, and all of this stuff. And I find that most of the time, what you have when you have an optimist will dismiss your frustrations. They won't validate what you're going through. They usually skip that and say it's all going to get better. Or the pessimist will just start comparing, like baseball cards kind of thing. They'll just start comparing. Oh yeah. Oh no. Mine's much worse than yours. Or oh no, you got me. That's pretty bad. But I'll get you next time. So and then there's the realist, and the realists are just usually they're just this razor sharp personality type thing where you bring your complaint to them or your frustration, or you actually just let somebody in. They kind of like just get it together, like there's this invalidating aspect. It's not every single person, and it's not every single, for any one of these different mindsets, it's not every person. It is, though, that this is the common. So they'll cut you, basically. They won't validate you. They'll let you say what you have to say, or they'll cut you off while you're saying it to tell you to get over it, that this or that, and this is just the way things are. And that's shitty too. So the facts are, yes, that is the way that it is, but we love to take things personally in this life. We love to. That's a developmental thing. We love to take things personally when we're taking it seriously. And we take things seriously because we're playing a game called life where there's consequences. And we make up most of the consequences, where we think that, if we don't do something, it's the end of the world. And it's not. It's been since before antiquity that we've thought the world was crumbling and going to hell. Well, that's a consistent. That's not oh, things were better 100 years ago. No, they weren't. They were the same. Oh, they were better 2,000 years ago. No, they weren't. They were the same. Oh, they were better 6,000 years ago. No, they weren't. They were the same. You see where I'm going with this? If you study history, you'll know exactly what I'm saying is absolutely accurate. They've always been the same. We have people out there that love to say the world's worse, and there's other people who love to say the world's better, and then there's another group of people that love to say this is just the way it is. Again, these are optimists, pessimists, and realists. Now, what I want to encourage you to understand is there is a reason why I brought this up after telling you I love your frustrations, is because this is a stemming value to your frustrations, the way you believe to see the world, the way you desire to see the world. When you choose optimism, pessimism, or realism, you're choosing that as the one you favor. You have the choices. You actually have a fourth choice in the entire scenario, and that is to choose none of the four and be it all at one time, and allow yourself to feel optimistic, to feel pessimistic, to feel real about things, or to be realistic about things. You can be all of those things at one time. You don't have to be one or the other or whatever, or choose a political party. Political parties usually cause hardship for anyone who doesn't join their party. The same thing goes for optimists, the same thing goes for pessimists, the same thing goes for realists. So it's a compartmentalizing of your own life. So I love your frustrations, and the reason why is because if you express to me your frustration, you're offering me a moment of intimacy, because you're letting me in where other people have shut you out and you chose not to share with them, which is sharing with somebody else is an act of intimacy. And I want that. Bring it to me. Because if you choose you don't want to have what you're having anymore, then I will help you find a solution. But it's pivotal that you're a part of it. because I can only help you find my solutions. But if I were looking for my solutions in a conversation with you, we would find your solution because you could relate to the way I'm viewing it. But you were important to be there. Otherwise, I'm talking to a camera like right now. So I need you. That's why I love your frustrations. I don't love that you're frustrated so much as I love the fact that you want something else in your life. So you want to progress, you want to develop, you want to do something with your life. That's what one of the frustrated values is that you something is not what you want. And what you want usually is small amounts of what the big picture is of what you want. So that's my key to having you access the success you want in your life. So I love your frustrations. And please consider that whenever you bring your frustrations to somebody or somebody brings their frustrations to you, it is an act of intimacy because they're sharing it with you. Now, you have to understand that intimacy is not one thing. It's not just having sex with somebody, which is a lot of Western mindset. Intimacy is having sex with people. No, intimacy is connecting with another person on a deeper level than, hey, how you doing? So intimacy is a wonderful, wonderful emotion for connection and is the description we use for connection. So with that, when somebody shares their frustrations with you, they're sharing something intimate. And if you play the realist card and you say, that's just the way it is, well, that's not very intimate. That's it's cutting you off. The pessimist trying to trump you with how bad things are for you, well, look how bad they are for me. And then the optimist telling you, oh, no. I've heard you. You've been telling me this. And it's going to get better. Yes, the wind will blow. Are you a prophet because the wind blew? No. Things will get better and they'll get worse because we're human and we love to play a game called relative reality. So I won't get into relative reality in this video, but that is one for another because it's a wonderful, beautiful, big picture conversation. But with this is I love your frustrations because that is a connection for me. I love to connect with people because my life is found and my success in life is found through connecting with others and helping others achieve what they wish they achieve in their life because that helps me achieve my goals. But with that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And again, I love your frustrations. And I'm not one that's going to cut you off when you bring them to me. So if you start taking that on, you can see the world change to a different place. So again, be the change you wish to see in the world. It's Gandhi. I live that. Be that person that you wish to be in this world. Don't be that person some other time. Do it now. Thank you guys. Chad Broshears, Go Figure Holistic Personal Training, and Ascending to Total Maturity. Have a wonderful day.